Hey guys, how are you all doing today? Oh, that's great. Today I thought, as we watch the world's leaders incompetently handle the COVID crisis, the economy tank, Turkey and Greece are on the verge of war, and we are undergoing the sixth mass extinction in recorded history, that we might take a walk down memory lane and remember some of the extraordinary animals we lost along the way. But before we get into the video, please like, share, and subscribe. I like putting content, also known as my opinions, out into the universe, and occasionally I feel validated with your subscriptions, likes, and comments. If you would like an opportunity for a shout out at the end of one of my videos, all you need to do is drop a like, subscribe, and comment. It's just that easy. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Handles are always available in the description below. But let's get into it. Up first, we have the quagga. Doesn't that sound nice just to say out loud? Quagga. This was a plains zebra that lived in South Africa until becoming extinct in the late 19th century. The name was derived from its call, which sounded like quahaha. They were once found in great numbers in the Karoo of Cape Province and the southern part of the Orange Free State in South Africa. After the Dutch settlement of South Africa began, the quagga was extensively hunted as it competed with domesticated animals for forage. Some were taken to zoos in Europe, but breeding programs were unsuccessful. The last wild population lived in the Orange Free State. The quagga was extinct in the wild in 1878. The last captive specimen died in Amsterdam on the 12th of August, 1883. Only one quagga was ever photographed alive, and only 23 skins are preserved today. It's quite tragic, isn't it? The quagga, if you ask me, just looks like a hybrid of a horse and a zebra. I'll put a photo on so you guys can take a look at it. Up next, we have the moa. Moa were 9 species, in fact, of now extinct flightless birds endemic to New Zealand. The two largest species, Dinormus robustus and Dinormus novaezelandii, I don't know Latin, guys, sorry, reached about 12 feet in height with neck outstretched and weighed about 510 pounds, while the smallest, the bush moa, was around the size of a turkey. Estimates of the moa population when Polynesians settled New Zealand circa 1280 vary between 58,000 to 2.5 million. So we do not have at this time any accurate records as to a precise number. The 9 species of moa were the only wingless birds lacking even the vestigial wings. They were the largest terrestrial animals and dominant herbivores in New Zealand's forest, shrubland, and subalpine ecosystems until the arrival of the Maori, and were hunted only by the Haast's eagle. By 1445, moa extinction occurred primarily due to overhunting by the Maori. Up next, we have the thylacine, also known as the Tasmanian tiger. It sounds a lot better if you ask me. Easy to remember. Because of its striped lower back, or the Tasmanian wolf because of its canid-like characteristics. It was native to Tasmania, New Guinea, and the Australian mainland. The Tasmanian tiger was relatively shy and nocturnal, with the general appearance of a medium to large-sized dog, except for its stiff tail and abdominal pouch similar to a kangaroo's. The dark transverse stripes that radiated from the top of its back reminiscent of a tiger. The Tasmanian tiger was only one of 2 marsupials to have a pouch in both sexes. The other is the water opossum. The Tasmanian tiger had become extinct on the Australian mainland before British settlement of the continent, but it survived on the island of Tasmania along with several other endemic species, including the Tasmanian devil. Intensive hunting encouraged by bounties is generally blamed for its extinction, but other contributing factors may have been disease, the introduction of dogs, and human encroachment on its habitat. The last known alive was captured in 1933 in Tasmania. Now moving under the sea. Under the sea. Under the sea. The Japanese sea lion. The Japanese sea lion inhabited the Sea of Japan, hence the name, especially around the coastal areas of the Japanese archipelago and the Korean peninsula. They generally bred on sandy beaches, which were open and flat, but sometimes in rocky areas. They were dark gray and weighed about 990 to 1,230 pounds, reaching lengths of 7.5 to 8.2 feet. Valuable oil was extracted from its skin, its internal organs were used to make expensive oriental medicine, and its whiskers and skin were used as pipe cleaners and leather goods, respectively. At the turn of the 20th century, they were captured for use in circuses. They were hunted commercially, leading to their extinction in the 1970s. And finally, and my personal favorite, we have the dodo bird. The dodo bird is an extinct flightless bird that was endemic to the island of Mauritius. You guys remember the dodo bird from Ice Age, right?
Dodos, attack!
In addition to fallen fruits, the dodo probably subsisted on nuts, seeds, bulbs, and roots. It also has been suggested that the dodo might have eaten crabs and shellfish, like their relatives, the crowned pigeons. Like many animals that evolved in isolation from significant predators, the dodo was entirely fearless of humans. The fearlessness and its inability to fly made the dodo easy prey for sailors. The introduction of other animals, including dogs, pigs, cats, rats, and crab-eating macaques, I don't know how to pronounce that guy, sorry, which plundered dodo nests and competed for the limited food resources. At the same time, humans destroyed the forest habitat of the dodos. The dodo bird went extinct by the end of the 17th century. So as we go on handling climate change, take a moment to look back on all the animals we have already killed and how the small changes we make today can benefit the species of tomorrow. Conserve water, stop poaching, plant a tree, and stop these goddamn gender reveal parties that involve anything flammable. And who knows, maybe we could save the next dodo bird. For today's episode, this shout out will be going to Tyler Comas. Thank you for being a loyal fan of the Gen M show, Tyler. Always appreciate it, and I hope that you stick around to listen to more episodes of the Gen M show. I'll see you all in the next one.